it when they sample people Icewave. So we just don't have time to go into all that tonight, but y'all just y'all stay in it, stay committed. And, Kerri, give them a 2 minute, like if you're going to do Icewave, what it really takes. Just give them that tonight for those that are still on here.
Well, real quickly, I will say that about Icewave, but I want to say too, remember this. Everything we do duplicates, right? So if you think, man, if every person that came to this said I have to give away 7 patches to every person I talk to, that's really expensive. Just know that, like, that's not even feasible for most people. So we've never done that. We do sample with Icewave and X39 together all the time. And it's amazing because if you're walking towards me and I'm seeing you're limping or you say something hurts, I'm going to say, I can help you. I can take that pain away. So with Icewave, I just say, patch and pray and have patience. You gotta have the 3 Ps because it's so true. It's so amazing. But most people, they just want to peel and stick it, or they want to say, left on the tan on the left and white on the right. And that does work sometimes. But I'm telling you, if you are hurting and you just stick 2 on, you might feel some relief in 10 to 20 minutes, but nothing like significant. And I'll just share this one testimony because we were here in Dallas a couple weeks ago at Dr. Sam and Aaron's, and a lady was there and she'd had her neck fused, her low back fused, shoulders on both of her surgeries, both of her knees had had surgeries. I mean, she was a mess, but she had not moved her neck physically to the right or to the left in 10 years. And so I put X39 on her C7, the tan Icewave right above it, and I just began moving the white. And you just move the white, like you don't just stick it, keep the back on it, and then just move it to the different acupressure points. That chart is on School, and so it's there for you. Go download it. It's just all the different acupressure charts that they show you that come with the individual patch sleeves. So you don't have to know, you don't have to be an acupuncturist, you don't have to learn all the places. But as you start moving that patch to specific points, they're going to start to feel a change. And that lady actually, now hear me out when I say this, because she said, I feel a little nauseous. And I go, good. Now, some people will be like, oh my gosh, why did it make her sick? It didn't make her sick. Remember, there is nothing entering the body with these patches. The patches can't make a person sick. Just know that. What was starting to happen was energy was moving in her body. I said, just sit down for a minute. I'm still holding the white one in my hand. She said, I think I need to run to the bathroom. I said, go for it. Her husband walked her to the bathroom and she came back and she looked at me and she said, I just had like a pop in my ear, like I was on an airplane. I go, yeah. And I go, how are you feeling? She goes, I feel good. And she goes, but look, and literally turned her head both directions, full range of motion. She walked like this everywhere she went. She was frozen for 10 years, full range of motion. She goes, but I go, how's the pain level? She goes, there's none. I said, well, that's interesting. I go, so it feels good. You can move it. And she's moving it. And the husband's sitting there with tears streaming down his face. Here's the thing though. She goes, well, now that my neck doesn't hurt, my lower back, it's on fire. I'm still holding the white patch. I move it down a couple of places on her lower back. Instantaneously, that pain was gone. When I tell you that Icewave can take a person from a 10 for 10 years to a 0 in just a few moves, if you're patient. We stuck it on there and they are tearing the world up. And so it's incredible. It wasn't just her though, because there was another couple standing there. The lady got incredible relief, right? So I just tell people, be patient with moving the white patch. And it's usually 3 to 4 moves, almost always, but too many people just want to peel and stick. And if you want it to have the benefit and the dividends and watch people start to share this like it's wildfire, you'll have some patience with the white patch as you move it through the body. So, and it doesn't take long. We're holding it in place for 15 seconds. Just leave the back on it, stick it on 15 seconds at a time and ask them. So the 2 things I always say is, what's your pain level starting out? And I make them move. Like if it's their low back, I want them to move side to side, back and forth. Tell me what it is, make it mad. And they'll tell me an 8. I go, okay, all right. So when we start moving that white patch around, now I'm looking like what's happening. Sometimes people say, I feel tingly, I feel cold, I feel hot. That's because things are changing in the body and energy's moving. But whenever you get to that place where maybe they say it's a 4, a lot of times, you know what they'll say is, oh, that feels so much better. And I'm like, okay, but is it still there? And they'll go, well, yeah, it's still there. It's not going to go away. And I go, oh, it is. See, I know it's going to go away, and my belief is it's going to go away because I expect miracles, and Icewave delivers because I'm patient and I just keep moving it. And when we get to the 0, now you stick it, leave them for 24 hours. And I'm telling you, I can do it anywhere, and I can do it with everybody. And they always say, how do I order? Now, here's what I tell people. X39 is the one that we have to order and we have to stay on every single day, a month for every decade. If you want to get some Icewave to give the relief while X39 does the job, I'm not selling Icewave patches. They can order an Icewave in their packet, but it's X39 is going to do that job where the body does the internal work. And I just tell them, remember this day right now, how you feel, because this day is coming forever for you. But that's X39. So don't get confused on that.
Yeah.
We can add in Icewave with their order, but X39 is still that foundational patch. And a lot of times they don't order it. They just order X39 and they're like, I'm looking towards that day. So,
Yeah.
but it gets their
Right.
attention.
Yeah.
That's a clinic right there. I'm gonna actually pull this clip out so we can get that.